One of my most cherished Jurassic Park items would have to be my Jurassic Park comic book collection, based on the movies and adventures that take place between or after the movies. The series was printed by Topps Comics throughout the 90s to coincide with the release of Jurassic Park and the Lost World. They always had cool outer packaging and really cool inserts like Jurassic Park giveaways, contests, and official Topps Jurassic Park trading cards. Most of the cards were exclusive to the comics and couldn't be found in normal booster packs. I personally think one of the best part about these comics were the covers, each being very unique with detail and vibrant with color, each little pieces of artwork. The first series released was simply called Jurassic Park. It was a 4-part adaptation of the first movie. Once again, the art inside was really amazing and captured the iconic scenes to comic format. It even contained deleted scenes from the shooting script that didn't make it into the final cut of the film. Because the first series was a hit, Topps went ahead and started the Raptor series, which basically takes place between Jurassic Park 1 and 2. These stories are not canon to the film franchise, but offer interesting adventures following the original characters from the first movie, like Dr. Grant and Dr. Malcolm. This series would usually revolve around hunters, scientists, and greedy businessmen coming to the island and taking dinosaurs for their own personal gain. And of course, our heroes would be there to save the day in the nick of time. These stories were usually pretty dark and were loaded with action. I always felt this series could easily be adapted to film if they ever wanted to make a mid-quill or a TV series. Something that I think really made these comics special were the behind-the-scenes sections at the back of the book. Internet wasn't a common thing in households during the 90s, and kids would usually rely on comics and gaming magazines to get their entertainment news. These sections always gave insight on how the movie was made, and even would speculate on what Spielberg was cooking up for a sequel. There were a few other series released and an adaptation of The Lost World, and just recently a new collection of Jurassic Park comics have been released, revolving around Lex and Tim from the first movie. If you can get your hands on these old school gems or the new comics that have just been released, I highly recommend you do so. I'm Chris, and you've just been Chris Cross.